I have a surprise for 150 subscribers, so let's do it. Anyway, on with the video. The Hemlock.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
There's no way to say this, but the Hemlock just sucks. The Hemlock is a semi-auto burst rifle firing 3 bullets per burst. There's a magazine of 24 bullets, which can be expanded to 30 with the extra ammo mod. A full health pilot can be killed in one burst, but one of the bullets must be a headshot. And for your information, the clips you see in the background are literally my second time ever using the Hemlock, ever. To put it simply, you just don't use the Hemlock. It's the worst rifle in the entire game, and for various reasons. The Hemlock has a terrible hipfire when compared to, any other gun in the entire game, except for the Spitfire. Because of this, you have to be constantly ADSing, which is something you should only have to do with snipers or maybe the Spitfire. The bullet spread is so bad, I was literally missing point-blank shots a lot of the time. And not to mention that you can't even properly kill enemies in one burst, which is the entire point of the weapon, for it to be a burst weapon. To kill enemies in one burst, it's the satisfying part that you can't even get properly. However, I did use this weapon wrong, and I have to admit that's my fault. It's supposed to be used at a much longer range, more like the G2, but I treated it more like a regular AR SMG, just running and gunning. When used how it's supposed to be used, it's actually not terrible. It's not great, but it's usable. You know what? I'm gonna change the gameplay to a match where I use the Hemlock properly. For the most part, gun runner is not necessary since you shouldn't have to run around a lot, but speed loader is a must-have. Again and again, speed loader is so much better than extra ammo. As for the sights,
it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
But once you have the other ones, it gets much better, trust me. For the most part, I'm only going to do the loadout section for weapons with a specific type of gameplay. So for the Hemlock, you just use grapple to get good spots, frags for easy kills, and the RE45 auto for a reliable backup, which may or may not become your main weapon at shorter ranges. Much like the softball, you need a good loadout to support your main weapon, especially when it has weaknesses that can be taken advantage of easily. The Hemlock is not a weapon that can thrive alone. The Hemlock is one of the most underused and probably forgotten weapons, and for good reason. With all its weaknesses, it becomes way too situational. The best and honestly simplest fix to this weapon would just be a tighter spread when hip firing, but alas, I'm not a Respawn dev, and Respawn has completely abandoned this game. Thank you all for watching, and I'm really thankful for how many of you guys enjoyed my previous video and decided to subscribe. It means a lot to me. Thank you, and goodbye.